Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. We made it through another week and we snuck a Premier League week in there in the middle because there is more football coming to you guys tomorrow. But it's me, I'm Lolo. I'm here on another Friday night. I've been waiting for this sound. I barely made it here, as John and our guests will tell you. I just sat down, so it's time, guys. Happy Friday. Happy hour. Yeah, buddies. Cheers to y'all.
Oh, wait.
Oh, John. Good to see you, John. Glad we got that. I did go down to Walgreens and get the $15 deal, by the way, with the $7 voucher. So, yeah, here's to $8 18 packs in Brooklyn. Big up to everybody who's already in the audience here, just waiting. We got Saul all the way from Australia, Paul H over in the UK, Ben Hanna, King Kennedy, Jimmy Bremer's Ghost, so good to see you. Riddy Sarkar, nice to see you as well, my friend. Ben Ireland with the Canadian flags. I'll have to ask him about that in a little bit because you guys know Ben is here or will be here. Scott Newby, so good to see you as well. We got some new names that I haven't seen before. Liz Wigley, hiya. Good to see you, Liz. And Bono, of course. There you go. He says, hang on, just turning off Vanda Man. Allah. Hi, Lolo and all. Good to see you. Bandy as well. Good to see you. And Bandy saying, Mark. Glad to hear you guys cheering for Mark. Mark has taken a well-deserved night off. Mark and I have been going, and John have been going frickin' balls to the wall all week and all last week and all the week before, every night of the week, Monday through Friday. But we're here a little bit earlier than our 10 p.m. shows. So for you guys in the UK, it's only midnight and it's Friday. So let's start drinking. Happy Premier League. Happy hour. Hey, Paul H says Liz Wigley, my daughter-in-law. Hey, she's good people then. All right. For some reason, your son isn't in the comments over here, but good to see you, Liz. And Mark is the lonely wolf in New York. And we've been making that joke for a while, but and we keep asking all these supposed Wolves fans that are in New York or in the East Coast, things like that. Oh, that's Ben. Ben H, I suppose. All right. I like that. Paul's got the whole family in there. Glad to see you guys. Are you all Leeds fans as well? Ben and Liz? I like that they're on separate accounts. It's like Ben Ireland logged in every account that he can grab hold of. He signs up. But good to see you guys in here. Listen, Leeds fans, you guys should at least not be depressed. You put in a hell of a good performance against Aston Villa. Arsenal fans, we're happy. All of a sudden, people are like, Top four is back on. And I'm like, pump your brakes. It wasn't an impressive win by any means, albeit going down to 10 men for 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes with stoppage time and not letting any in was a good performance. And I got to say, you Leeds fans will know him, and we're just getting to know him. But this Ben White fella, he goes a bit nuts. He was quoted as telling Ramsdale said that Ben White said to him, every time you block a shot or save a goal, I want to punch you in the face. Is that the Ben White you guys know? So instead of just talking to myself, why don't we start opening up the floodgates, John, and let one of them in? Who do we got? Ben Ireland. What's going on, Ben?
Easy, Lolo. How are you? Cheers.
I'm all right, man. Cheers to you. Happy Friday.
I don't know, Ben White. Happy Friday. He wasn't like that at Leeds. He's got a bit hard. He started with Rafinha. He had a bit of a nibble at somebody last
Did he
week.
always have the tattoos?
Like, yeah, I think
lions.
I think he's gradually got more. But he had tattoos and he dresses a bit punky, if you ask me.
Sorry about that, Liz.
He's got a strange dress sense. But he was quiet at Leeds. He wasn't anything. But then
he's becoming a bit of a lunatic.
He's becoming a bit
And
out of
I don't
himself.
fully mind it, to be
No, no,
honest.
you
Like
want a
he's
bit. It's passion. That's all that is. It's just passion.
yeah, but to say every time you stop a shot, I want to punch you in the face.
I think that's just
It's in a
the
good way. It's in like a
yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
love you so much. I want to.
I
I just
think
want to.
Ramsdale gives you that. If he's not your goalkeeper, then he gives you that. I want to punch you in the face. He's great, and he. But for me, I think he gets a little bit too wound up or too involved with the crowd sometimes. I wouldn't want that in my goalkeeper. But listen, he saved you the other night. That was a cracking save. Absolutely cracking
It
save.
could be the version of "It's a Wonderful Life." Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Yeah. Every time you block a shot, I want to punch you in the face. That's what the real what era was that?
20,
1940s,
was it?
20s?
20s, I don't know,
When was
yeah.
it back then?
Is that Suzu
Let's
Suzu, you little ginger snap? That's that, isn't it? Yeah.
oh, Zuzu's pedals. He said,
Suzu Suzu, you little ginger snap.
Zuzu. Every time your mother says
You know,
no to me, I punch her in the face.
do you know how I know that quote?
How?
Originally, it was Menace to Society when the granddad takes him in the house to have a chat. It's on in the background, and he says, "Suzu, Suzu, you little ginger
Yeah.
snap."
Zuzu's pedals. Oh boy. Um, anyway, and then Saul, Saul's always good for a joke. At least it's a punch in the face and not a swing at the cat.
I
Um,
know, I
oh
know.
my God, we've been begging West Ham fans to get on the show this week to talk about that whole
Why has
situation.
David Moyes not come under any more stick? A terrible decision to pick him. That's just, I get why he picked him, but no.
I mean, he's got a point where he says, "My job is to pick the best team to win the match," and he was available to me, so I picked him
But
because
there's a
he
point
is
where
our
morals
best chance.
become. There's morals in life, and I'm sure you
Yeah.
could have managed without him. It wasn't exactly the hardest fixture, but anyway.
Riddy says, "Why does director John show up and go into hiding again? Because happy hour here on the stoop is supposed to be mimicking what it's like sitting at a bar just talking shit with us. People come and go, people walk by. I just always assume like John is actually playing a game of pool over there in the corner or something. And then when he comes over to get a beer, he talks some shit and then leaves. And then comes back. Oh, he's going to the bathroom. He just talks a little shit and then leaves. Then he comes back and he goes, "Hey, you pussies buying me another beer," like that sort of stuff. So
Answer to your question anyway. I put the Canadian flags up because John reminded me he's supporting the truckers that are blocking up the highways. So yeah, that's why they're there. You'll have to ask John a bit more about it. He knows a bit more. He's
I
got the
was like
flag in
trying
his
to think
house.
of what
We don't
team
get
is
too
the truckers.
we don't get too political on the show, so we won't mention it again.
No, that's it.
Okay.
Anyway, Viva Canada. That's it. Yeah,
Viva Canada.
yeah.
Isn't that?
It'll
I
do
don't
for
know.
me. It'll do for me.
I thought it was some sort of Olympics things, and then when you're like the truckers, I was like, oh, what football team is that? Is that Middlesbrough, Nottingham Forest? Who are the
Fucking
truckers
truck,
again?
man.
I don't even know. But listen, we've got somebody else banging it. He's showing his ID at the door, so we'll see. Maybe he gets in, maybe he doesn't get in. It is his first time, so you got to make sure he has all of his credentials on here.
Has he
But we'll
signed
see.
up? Has he signed up?
Has he signed up for the Stoop crew?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Is he a subscriber at least?
He is a
Right.
He better be a fucking
He
subscriber.
can come
If he's
in
not,
then.
John, make sure he subscribes before you let him let him
Yeah,
in.
we can't
He's
have
smiling at
non-subscription
least.
in. And I can't believe you gave King Kennedy a shout out. He's one of my friends. He's here to troll me. That's if he's still watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah.
playing Grand Theft Auto with him, and I said, "I've got to go. I'm on a show." And he went, "What show?" And I just thought, "I ain't telling you, no." I said, "You'll have to find it," and he's obviously found it. So well done.
Yeah, he said Ben's gay love from Ken and Eddie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I call
there
him
you
Ken
go.
and Eddie because his surname's Kennedy. It's Ken and Eddie. So yeah,
Okay, well, it looks like he made it through customs, so let's go ahead and let him in here. It's his long time listener, first time caller, Mr. Tony Turner.
I've
What's
been
up,
on
Tony?
one of your other podcasts. I just haven't been on here on Friday before.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, it's
I've
his
been
first
on here
happy
before.
hour, Tony. Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome.
first
Cheers.
happy hour.
Cheers.
All right.
First happy hour.
Well, crack them open, Tony.
I was sitting here pondering for the last 5 fucking minutes why the Canadian flag was up there.
He's not 21, so he can't drink beer. Tony.
Oh,
I
really?
checked his ID, so
Oh, Jesus. Okay, you
put the
you
wristband
put an
around
X
him.
on it? Put an X on it? Okay.
Where you
It's
calling
okay.
from, Tony?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Cheers.
All right, man. Well, you got to change your name to the style that we have it, as I told you, and you followed none of my directions that,
Hey, I
that I
just
gave
was
you.
trying to get here on time.
No, I changed mine last
Somebody was
week.
trying to make a left turn out of Walmart, and it took them like 10 fucking minutes. I was like, just move. I'm going to be late.
I need to put
So,
my Twitter account on because I've got no followers. I need some followers. I've got
well,
like
let's see.
12 followers.
Go ahead and put your Twitter
don't even
account
know
on
what it
there,
is.
and maybe somebody will follow you. Maybe
Do you know what
there
it
you
is?
go, Tony Turner Werner via Okie. But for those of you guys who don't know Tony, he's a regular on a lot of these Arsenal podcasts, and which makes him an Arsenal fan. So I got a little backup here. So Tony, what are your thoughts about the match yesterday?
I only got
And
to see
hold on,
the
a
first
more
half of
important
it.
question. More important question from Mr. Tom. Why aren't you dressed like a member of the Soviet Union, comrade?
I can do it. I got my hat sitting there.
I was
leather
like,
jacket
you've
in the
been getting
closet.
weirder and weirder on all the other shows, and then you come on Happy Hour, the show that begs you to be as weird as possible, and you're not dressed up. You got no costume.
We'll start with this part.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
You have that Casablanca ceiling fan look going about you. The only thing missing is the smoke and Rick.
And Scott says Tony has the most erotic slow motion camera angle changes in the business. Yeah, you've got your camera that follows you slowly as you move around. And I swear we'll talk about football eventually. Guys, if you're new to Happy Hour, just remember, you guys in the comments are just as big of a part of the show as we are on here. You can easily derail our conversation by asking a good question or putting in a funny comment because we are easily sidetracked, and the longer the show goes, the more beers go. So, yeah, hope you guys are into it. So, happy Friday, Tony. Cheers.
Yep. Now I'll answer your question. I only got to see the first half. The second
Which
half
question?
The second half, I had to go get an MRI. What I thought of the game. I love the
yeah.
tempo. I thought it was one of the most competitive, most entertaining matches of the year. I like the goal we
first
got.
half.
Like Gabriel's hard work.
Did you not see the game the night before?
I seen it.
Aston Villa Leeds?
Yeah, that's got to be the game of the season, surely.
Pretty good game.
Yeah.
That was a
Leeds is
good one.
always entertaining, though. You never know what you're going to get from them.
Of course we are. That's how it is. I mean, I thought Arsenal did a Wolves last night. I thought they played them at
That
their
was
own
the
game.
fucking game plan, and it was infuriating.
definitely.
At the 50th minute, we start time wasting. It had Everton written all over it to me. It had that go up by one goal and stop pressing.
I thought before the red card, you were just sort of coming into it. But I thought the minute somebody got Martinelli got sent off, I just thought you were all right because you're so hard to break down. I watched Leeds. When Pepe got sent off, it was quite early, and you were so hard to break down. And then obviously, I watch Arsenal because of my mum, and obviously there's 5 or 6.
You watch Arsenal because of me too. Stop it.
So I've seen them with 10 men at least 4 times, and they're just so hard to break down. I think there's only City that have managed to do it. So
you know what sucks is another quote that I read about Ben White, who said something to here's that sexy slow motion camera following him. There you go. Where is he going? He's going to the dress up closet.
what sort of cameras he got?
I know. It's he's got his own Momaster that sits there following him.
Is that a lady yakker?
It's center stage on iPad is what it is.
Uh,
My iPad tracks me.
But you know what's a sad thing is that freaking Ben White said something like, every time we go down to 10 men, I turn around and say, and say to Ramsdale, like, all right, here we go, like, we got this, it's our time now. And I'm like, how sad is that? The dude hasn't even been here one season, and he's already got a normal thing he says when we go down to 10 men.
Well, that's the same with
Isn't that
Ramsdale and
upsetting?
both of them. Yeah, I mean, how many times? 4 times this season.
Well, I don't want to give away specifics because there are some trivia questions involving Arsenal red cards. So,
Ramsdale's he is that keeper you want when you're under pressure.
yeah,
The athleticism on that save last night. I mean, the positioning.
The one where he came out of the box and then stayed there.
Yeah, no, and then he
made a save, stood there, and blocked it from like
it. Yeah, it come at him at about 90 mile an hour, and he put his arm up in the air and saved it.
He is, man. He's fucking strong. He's good.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's come on leaps and bounds at Arsenal. I mean, I thought he was all right at Bournemouth, and he was all right at Sheffield United, but he wasn't.
He's a new beast. Definitely.
And you think he was under a lot more pressure at them clubs and facing a lot more shots. But yeah, he's definitely took the mantle at Arsenal, definitely, yeah.
But I mean, let's talk about this. And Ben, you've been watching football way longer than I have, and that's a known thing about our show, you know. No, and it's also just, you know, in America you couldn't really watch Premier League football until 2000s, really, besides like getting it on tape. But to me, it seems like there are really a good number of really good keepers.
Yeah, definitely.
Last night, Jose Sa and Aaron Ramsdale, to me, are two of the best keepers in the league,
and
they're on mid-table teams.
Yeah.
What about Kasper Schmeichel? What about Jordan? Dean Henderson.
Dean Henderson, and then obviously you've got Alisson.
But even Meslier, to me, is the next France keeper. I think he's got that.
Yeah, you can't knock Hugo Lloris. Look, I mean, and he's not as good as he was, Hugo Lloris. I mean, you can even put De Gea in there. Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, and there's some good keepers in Spain as well.
But has it always been this way?
No.
Have keepers just always been?
No. I mean,
because
Mendy
they play for so long.
I think it's the game's changed for goalkeepers. You look at the night. Well, I know you can't really relate, but in the 90s, the keeper used to catch the ball, used to punt it long, and it was a different game for a goalkeeper. Now a goalkeeper's got to be a footballer as well.
Yeah, you got to have good feet and stuff.
Yeah.
It was interesting hearing him talk on a podcast where he talked about in practice, in training, he'll keep the ball at his feet longer than he will in a match as the defender's running to see what he can get away with. And so he knows in the situation when somebody's pressing him and everybody watching is like, oh no, and he gets it away and he's calm about it. It's because in training, he waits even longer and still sometimes gets
and it's confidence. It's confidence.
And you know, he's got Saka and Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah coming at him.
Just going back to Robbie's comment there, where he's saying Meslier is still learning as a goalkeeper. I totally agree, and I think what Meslier needs is, rather than I don't rate that if Meslier is injured, Leeds are screwed with Klassen. He's not ready. I think Leeds need an old pro. I don't know, Ben Foster or somebody, just so he can learn the cuteness of the game, you know, the experience of the game. Because Mellier's a great shot stopper. His distribution's questionable sometimes, and I think he's in the making of a cracking keeper. But I think he needs somebody with a bit of experience to learn from, rather than somebody like Christopher Klassen who's not ready.
Well, that's why you guys got to be praying that he gets called up for the World Cup squad, even if he doesn't play, even if he never plays. That experience alone will change his life. Just being there and spending time there. And then, you know, it's not like he's on, no disrespect, but like he's not on North Macedonia. He's on fucking France. He's got Kylian Mbappe coming at him. Pogba,
I mean,
French
and
Pogba.
he's had glowing reports from Lloris. Lloris really rates him as a goalkeeper. So, I mean, to come from, because let's face it, Lloris has been a class keeper for years. Reactions second to none for me. I mean, I know he's made a few errors over the last few years, but still a quality keeper.
But listen, you guys play high risk, high reward football. So you guys, I would say Leeds United aren't expected to ever keep a clean sheet because you should be getting 2 to 5 goals of your own. But the way you play, you're just that's the thing to me. Like if he were to move to a team like, say, Brighton or Wolves or even like Atletico Madrid, these like defensive teams that live and die on the 0-0 or the 0-1, the nick a goal at the end with Maupay sort of shit. He would have a shit ton of clean sheets because the 1 or 2 shots that come in, he makes great saves.
Yeah.
It's when it's relentless or the corners where you guys aren't the best defending corners. You've gotten better, mind you, but
I mean, he was at fault for the goal against Newcastle, but I couldn't be mad at him.
That was a weird one. That was also a weird one. It wasn't like it was a straight at him.
It was a howler, let's be honest. But I couldn't be mad at him because he made 2 quality saves in the game that stopped goals.
He's kept you guys where you are in the table, like honestly. So which is why he got a lot of stick for that John Joe Shelby goal, but also a lot of like, listen, I know he saved us a lot. So a lot of the shit talking was prefaced with like, listen, he's been great. Tony, what do you think about the keepers?
I was just going to say, is Tony awake?
I'm awake.
Tony's in the comments.
Tony looks like he's in Russia right now.
He's the guy. Tony right now is the guy at the bar.
Keeper now. They're faster. They keep a ball at their feet. They don't just stay in their box. They're not as static as they used to be. It's nice seeing them move around. Sometimes it's scary watching Ramsdale when he's just punching the ball instead of catching it. I wish he'd catch it more than he does.
I know. I wish a lot of goalkeepers would catch the ball. Sometimes you wonder why they don't. I get the ball moves around a lot more these days, but sometimes it's just a blatant catch and they just punch the ball and it's like just inviting pressure.
It's like we're all taught to punch it now instead of catch it. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, like what a lot of teams are asking for are they're asking for. I love that Paul H. He puts up all the emojis. I know we don't see him on StreamYard here, but you guys see him in the comment section. He put up all the emojis and saying, just showing off to Ben and Liz the emojis I can use. And yeah, Paul, we can show this off too. Look what I got from your dad.
Me your art thing again, Paul?
Yeah.
Pardon my ignorance, but I forgot.
Still in the plastic because I don't want to ruin it on all the beer drinking I do. I'll hang it up eventually when I get a real studio. But yeah, you guys know if your name is green on there, that means you are an official member of the Stoop crew, a paying member. Use those emojis. Use them. Go for it.
Why haven't I got an emoji yet?
Liz is new. She has no idea who those emojis are. Don't worry.
Where's my emoji?
We'll get you one. Give me a good look so I can screen grab it.
I'll send you some pictures.
I'm gonna use the one with the Arsenal logo behind you.
Oh yeah. That'll work.
So guys, let's go ahead and do it. So what I was getting to is it seems like what most teams are going for these days is an extra center back who can use their hands. Somebody like they want a Virgil van Dijk who also gets to use his hands, who can stop a shot, but they want somebody who's a leader, somebody that's that can use their feet, somebody that can distribute, somebody that can pass. It's not all about shot stopping and long balls. So that being said, can you guys give me right now on the spot, give me your top 5 keepers in the league currently, right now? Your top 5. I don't care. You could pick them
in
for whatever
order.
Reason you want.
In order. Or just the top 5?
Just top 5.
Let's just do top 5, and then you can order them if you want.
Edison, Allison, Edward.
Prick.
I know. Well, I'm going on personality.
Edward's
I'm
a
going
nice guy.
on Edward.
There you go, Mo Master. They want prime Sergio Ramos, yes.
Ramsdale for definite this season. Followed by, I'd say...
What up, BX Gunner? He said he forgot it's Friday. Happy Friday, BX.
On clean sheets, you've got to put Sarr in there, haven't you, from Wolves?
Jose Sarr, man, you can't. He's fucking been incredible.
He gets number 5 for me then, Sarr, yeah.
And according to Mark, if Lacazette didn't kick him in the fucking hands, he would have had another clean sheet.
De Gea is scum and doesn't get a place, Paul H. I don't care how good you are. If you play for the scum, you don't get in any team of mine.
Oh, you're going to like one of my dad jokes. Oh, I don't think I put it in.
Oh, well done on your 86 points, you twat.
Oh, yeah, somehow got 86.
I was checking, right, before bonus points went on, and I was like, yes, I've won this week. Bonus points went on, you beat me by 2 points.
Because Ramsdale got the bonus points, and then I had Dominic Calvert-Lewin who started, so he got replaced by somebody who had 2 points.
I left Brozier on the bench and started Edouard. That was my mistake this week.
All right, Tony, top 5 keepers. Are you going with the same list that he has?
I was actually going to go with what Riddy had up there, but switch out Dega for Schmeichel, which is Ramsdale, Ederson, Allison, Mester, and Schmeichel.
You're not putting Mendy up there? Goalkeeper of the year?
Not yet. Let's give you more time.
So you put Schmeichel instead of De Gea? Courtois is the best keeper the world has ever seen. Ugh, get off of it.
Give your head a shake.
Get off of it. Take Tim Howard over Courtois.
He's not even the best keeper Madrid, honestly.
Gross. Ugh. If you don't agree, you need glasses. I have glasses. And now, Mo Master, I don't know where you were at, but Mark and I were actually talking about La Liga one of these nights. BX says Allison, Ederson, Mendy, Ramsdale, Saad, De Gea. Oh, he added a 6th one in there. He is high. He added a Manchester United guy at the end there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think right now, I'm not going to put Ederson up there. Because to me, he's a liability. He's too cocky.
So.
And a lot of times, he's at fault for putting his team in bad situations because he's too cocky. And his lazy sort of attitude. Talented, yes. Bit of a prick, absolutely. And do you want that? Maybe, but it's kind of that lazy, like, come at me, bro.
I like him
type of mentality.
I like his tattoo on his neck. I think it's cool. I think he just looks like a street thug, doesn't he? He really does.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to mug you on corner at street.
And he still might, you never know.
I don't think he needs to.
I like Bandy's top 5 there.
Did you get my video, Lolo, on Twitter?
Bandy says, Melier, Mendy, Ramsdale, Schmeichel, Sa. Yep, Melier number 1, of course. I would expect nothing less. Okay, so let's say it then. Let's go with our what is the game? Bench, marry, kill? No, start,
bench, boot.
Start, bench, boot. All right, so pick 3 of them.
Right. I start.
Well, no, we got to pick 3 guys first.
All right,
so let's go Allison, Ederson, Mendy, because none of us have those guys.
No, we've booted Ederson. We've done that. You booted him, so I'll take Ramsdale. We'll pick one each. I'll take Ramsdale
as a start.
Yeah, I just think he's been that good this season.
Well, I'm starting Ramsdale anyway, but see, that's why I don't think it's fair. So let's go Allison, Ederson, Mendy. Those are 3 of the top teams in the league, and they do technically have the best keepers in the world. So let's do a start, bench, boot.
Mendy would be my starter.
You didn't even have him on your top 5.
So?
I love it, Tony. Keep it coming. Okay, so you'd start Mendy, then what? Really, I love it. Start Ramsdale, bench all the rest. That wasn't even an option, but I love it.
Who were my other two, Edison
Allison and Ederson.
and Boot Allison.
I'd say Allison, Mendy, Edison. So start Allison, bench Mendy, boot Edison.
I like Saul's. Allison boot, Ederson boot, Mendy boot, Melier start. Fuck your rules.
Bring Nigel Martin back. That's what I say.
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. I'm going to start Allison, and I'm going to bench Mendy, and I'm going to boot Ederson. Sorry. Just don't like him.
Right, let's go on the other three then. Ramsdale,
Melier, Sa.
and Sarr and
Schmeichel and Sa. Ramsdale, Schmeichel, and Sa. That's easy. I'm going to start Ramsdale. I'm going to bench Sa, and I'm going to boot Schmeichel.
Yeah, I agree.
He's on the decline right now.
And he can't handle a bit of banter, the faggot.
Yo. Who are you talking about?
Kasper Schmeichel.
He can't handle banter?
He can't handle banter. He was on ITV, which is like a main channel in England, crying that when he played for Leeds, we used to sing "Your dad's a cunt, but you're all right."
Who are these three you're talking about that I have to freaking figure out how to spell?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. I just got to say, Ben, on the show, you're allowed to say whatever you want, but just know that you may get some stick for some phrases and terminology that you're using, and you're going to have to deal with them. I'm not going to deal with them.
I apologize if I offended anybody with the C word. But
That wasn't the one we were talking about, but anyway.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You said Man United.
You said Man United.
That should get you booted.
No. I apologize if I was not politically correct in my use of that word.
It's okay. We have Lolo on the show as well, so we're used to some stuff. But I'm just saying, same thing for you, Tony. Anybody can say whatever they want on this show. Just be willing to back it up or get.
I take full responsibility for any
fucking cancellations that will come with your life.
Please, Martin.
I always speak my mind.
Good. That's my thing. Is like I'm not going to be responsible for you, but I will. And if I disagree, anyway, moving on. So we were going with the names that John cannot spell, which is Kasper Schmeichel, Aaron Ramsdale, and De Gea.
Sa.
Oh, Sa. Yeah. So I'm booting Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah. I'm starting Ramsdale. Yes, and guys, don't forget to do the holy trinity of YouTube, the like, subscribe, share, all those things right there. Hit the buttons right now. Bless you, Father. Looks like Tony's been stabbed in the heart by Father Ted. Drink! Fuck! Ass!
He doesn't like Russians.
Can I just say, if Mark's watching or if Mark's going to rewatch, there was no foul last night on the goalkeeper. I don't know what you was on about. You asked for somebody that doesn't support Arsenal or Wolves' opinion, and then you didn't give anybody's comments any chance to read because you were drunk. So I'm going to give you my opinion now. If the goal hadn't have gone, it would have been a penalty.
That's what I told him.
There was no foul. I don't know what camera angles you had, Mark, and I'm not being horrible to you, but you're wrong. I'd have been more aggrieved at the offside.
On the keeper's flying out like fucking Superman and tackles, but
yes,
but that's what I was saying.
He won the ball. He was clearly in front of him when he won the ball, and then Sarr took his foot. That's how I saw it. I mean,
yeah. No, that's what I told him. I was like, look, the thing that's infuriating me about your whole argument here is that you keep harping on the foul. It was a foul. Lacazette fouled Saw. And I was like, at best, the best element of your argument is hindering on a 50-50 challenge that I don't think Saw got.
I'd say it was
But
51-49 in favour of
even if
Lacazette.
it was 50-50, they're not going to call that because
No.
both of them had a right to go for it, and Lacazette was in more control than Saw was. Saw looked a bit out of control. I threw up all those photos of it as well to show it, and I was like, you should be mad about the free kick that Shaka put into the back of the net. So because the guys who were offside weren't even near the ball at all.
No.
And then the answer that a lot of Wolves fans gave on Twitter and everything like that was like, yeah, well, we're just used to not getting those calls. So I'm like, so then you must be fucking used to not getting the Saw one too. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Exactly. I mean, what?
be mad about something.
And then
like,
the
he
biggest
kept
one
saying if
for
it was
Wolves-
turned around, you would be furious about that. And I said I would be more furious that my team went 20, 30 minutes with an extra man and could do fuck all.
Exactly. Just
That's
as we
what
were
I'd be
coming
more
into it,
furious
but
about.
What infuriated
What up,
me?
Philip?
Excuse me. Sorry, I've dropped something. What infuriated me was he was whinging about Arsenal's time wasting.
Did you drop your nuts?
Yeah, I did. I dropped my nuts.
They finally dropped.
He was whinging about Arsenal's time. Did he not watch the Leeds game when they scored after 10 minutes and then shut up shop?
I didn't even bring that up because I was like, this is Wolves like trademark.
Yeah,
So I think
time wasted
Arteta
in
was
the
like,
league.
you know what we should do to fuck with them? Let's just play their style of football. Let's not let them score. We'll nick a cheeky goal and then fall on the ground for 50 minutes.
Can I ask you, right? Do you agree when I say football is the entertainment business?
Oh, 100%.
So why would you want Bruno Lage as your manager then?
Well, because he can keep you up. And,
As a
and
business
lot of
point
teams,
of view, yeah. But as an
but
entertainment
if you're looking for
business,
ticket sales, they sold
No.
the biggest draw. Like it would be like, you know, WWF, WWE, whatever it was, like back in the day, like, oh, you know what? We're gonna sell Hulk Hogan to Spain. And you're like, why? He's like why people come to watch.
Or WCW selling Ric Flair or something like that.
Yeah, like speaking of Hulk Hogan, we've got. Did you check his ID? He's good. All right, bring him in. Let's see who's in the James Cup today. Is it Hulk Hogan?
You had a
It
shave.
is.
He's had a
Mr.
shave.
Tom, you got a
He's-
shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
I didn't get a haircut.
Oh, shave
I've got-
and a
I've got a
shave,
frozen
1 bit.
Budweiser. Can you hear that? Frozen.
Frozen Budweiser.
Yeah.
Look, I hate to tell you, it doesn't taste any better freezing it.
Tastes
didn't-
worse.
I didn't want to freeze it.
That's, Mr. Tom,
Hey,
how are you doing, my
everyone.
friend?
Good evening. Tony!
How's it going, Mr. Tom?
Have you guys ever actually spoken,
No,
or you just troll each
just
other?
message in the chats.
It's like meeting your heroes. It's just wonderful.
Well,
wonderful.
Mr. Tom, I'm glad you're here just in time, guys. As you guys know, we are getting so popular. We have too many sponsors these days. I'm sure you guys had to sit through ad after ad after ad before the show started. There's still people waiting to get the show turned on right now because they're watching all of our ads. And so we've had to tell people, listen, if you want to actually be publicized during the show, you're going to have to be a mystery sponsor. So today we have another mystery sponsor. You know, they paid for it. So let's hear it. It's time for On the Stoop mystery sponsors. Hold on, Lolo. It gets weird from here.
Thank you, Bone.
Friends, are you displaying any of these symptoms after that big game? Tension or anxiety, depressed mood, crying spells, mood swings and irritability, or anger, appetite changes and food cravings, trouble falling asleep, insomnia, social withdrawal, poor concentration? Then you might be suffering from PMS, post-match syndrome. From the makers of Always Feminine products comes the latest breakthrough in male PMS. Sometimes Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. These are sometimes maxi pads. Guaranteed to dry up those tears faster than you can type. Go kick a keeper.
Does it not come in the Zoomer edition where the
I
word
wasn't
isn't
ready
keeper?
for that, John. I wasn't ready for that. And just so
Oh,
you
I'm
know, I
dying.
do not know what these are, and I'm just reading.
Good work, John. Good going, John.
I
Oh
thought you
my
might like
God.
that.
So please go to sometimesmaxipads.com/onthestoopwithlolo.com/happy hour/trivia/go keeper, and it will send you to a website that doesn't exist, but you'll have fun typing it in. Whew. Oh man, that was great. John, I love that. We've even got a live studio audience who is cracking up over here on that. Oh my God. Woo! That was fantastic. I don't even know. I'm just looking through some of the comments on here. So what do you guys think of those? Do you guys need some tier tampons? What are those? Tier maxi pads for your clubs? I mean, we support Arsenal, so we're used to it.
I can't get over how young Tom is when he's had a shave, man. Fucking schoolboy, like fucking cranky or something.
Would you believe I'm nearly 40?
Is that all you are?
Yeah.
I thought you was
Is
nearly
that all
50.
you are?
Oh, that's charming, Benjamin.
That's all right.
Especially given your lexicon or lingo tonight.
It's all right.
Wonderful.
Have you met Tony the
Tut,
Russian next to you?
Tony the Russian. So guys, Mr. Tom is here, and you guys know. You guys want me to bring our audience member on stage with me?
Sure.
He's booking a flight right now to Leeds.
Welcome.
Where's he going? All right, everybody. So bring the chair over. You got it. I'm like, oh, I'll scoot over. There is no room for me to scoot over. Everybody, this is Mike Lapp. Unfortunately, he's a Liverpool fan, but he's new to it all, and
send him off. Send him off.
He's new to it all, and he hasn't really.
Have we met Mike before?
I think you've
Yeah,
met
we
Mike
have.
before.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
Man.
Mike's no stranger to this.
He's a Rangers
Internet.
fan too, a New York
I'm a
Rangers.
Rangers fan.
Oh,
he's a
Not
Rangers.
a Johns fan. I'm a Rangers fan.
He's a Rangers fan more than anything. There you go.
I'm a new Rangers fan.
I'm in the subscribe
yeah.
right here.
I'll do this.
Ray!
Mike
Sorry.
on you
Sorry.
Lapp. This is Mike Lapp. Yeah, everybody.
Huge Ted Lasso fan, so I'm very happy to be here.
Oh gosh. We may be kicking him out very soon, but I just wanted to bring you in to show you our new segment that we have. This is Mr. Tom, that's Ben, and that's Tony.
Yes. I haven't met Tony, but I met the other two before.
So guys, it is time for betting in the dark with Mr. Tom. Are you ready for this?
In the dark.
I keep hearing about it.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
Obviously, I wasn't ready for it.
You were not ready for it. I
I
tried
was,
to
I
like.
was not either. I'm wrestling with my duck. What's that, Cyril?
Not on camera, Tom.
I know. I'm choking him. Anyway, sorry.
Wrestling. with
So,
your
sorry.
duck.
Sorry. Zoom. I went
All
on
right,
Zoomer
guys.
on it.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom is brought to you by what were they? Sometimes
sorry.
maxi pads. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Can we just take 13.8 seconds to acknowledge that I won last week?
Oh wait, which one did you win? The Ronda Rousey?
No, Watford and Burnley 0-0.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you did. There you go. What's up, Ray? Good to see you. Okay, so Mr. Tom, let's hear it.
I won, people. I won, so you should listen to this. Yeah, I won. I'm a winner for once. Anyway,
Nobody's listening
yeah,
to you.
so basically we're going Watford-Brighton. It's going to be Brighton, the king of the draws. Watford, I think it's going to be score draw. And if if Emmanuel Dennis is one of them, there could be some coin in your future.
Wow. Okay, 13. So 13 to 1 odds. Those are the type of odds that I usually take. Well, that's 12.5, but those are the ones like I don't get out of bed for these like, oh, you get
the
5 to
next
1
one.
odds.
No, the next one is more up your street. Don't worry.
Okay, good. This one seems too normal for me. Oh, hold on, John. Let's not spoil it. Let's go back. Watford Brighton to be a draw. I see that. Over 1.5 goals. I don't know. Watford didn't score last week.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
They didn't,
Yeah,
but they
if
didn't
it's
give up a goal either.
Not 0-0, it will win.
Emmanuel Dennis to score. He got a red card a couple weeks ago. He was out. He played last week or in midweek. He didn't get anything. You know what? I'll take this. I'm going to look it up on FanDuel and maybe do this one. You know what I should do,
Cyril?
Tom? Is just every week just put $1 on all of these, and when one hits, I'll buy the Stoop some beer.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
What's that, Cyril? You'd like some milk, okay?
Cyril, please don't interrupt unless you have something important to say. Moving on, next one.
Right. Basically, I've gone with. Let's just say, for example, this match did finish 2-1 to Newcastle, and Coutinho got the assist. It would win in the Villa goal.
Yes, I can see Coutinho getting an assist. It's the Newcastle winning. Now they are on a two game.
I personally don't want
you.
this to happen, but it could happen.
Philip does not agree with you. He's our local Villa fan, and he says Villa's going to win. I actually think Villa's going to win. I put Coutinho in my team. I've had Jacob Ramsey on my fantasy team.
I'm sorry,
I've been
Philip.
having that kid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't double down more on it.
But 32 to 1, I think I would take that. I think, you know what, Mr. Tom, I'm going to take all these bets. I'm going to, at least for $1. But I'm thinking, like, why not put 20 on it? That'd be like a $600 win. These are pounds, by the way. That would be like a fucking 10 million. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but it's a lot.
Sorry about that.
Can you do that Lolo? Can you do that in real time right now? Like just to see what it would be?
Yeah, if I have the Wi-Fi connection.
33 pounds.
Tell me when.
No.
Tell me when you're ready,
look up that
Mr.
bet.
Tom.
Oh.
For the
All right,
next
Mr.
one.
Tom.
Lolo's going to hate the next one because it's the exact thing he said he doesn't like.
Ugh, nah.
Basically, I thought
See,
I'd
I
go
didn't
with
even
the
look
free.
at all that. I just looked at the 4.4 to 1. Nah, not worth it.
No, I'll go with the 3 Sunday games, and I've weighted this quite in my favour, so you could actually get 4 times your money for something that it has quite a good chance of happening.
Liverpool to win by more than 1 goal?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
I'm starting to think that you're giving these bets as a bookie. I think you should give us bets as a punter.
How so?
I can see all three happening.
I just feel you're giving us bookies bets, which are going to benefit the bookie. I think you should give us punter bets that benefit the punter.
I helped you make 8 times your money last week.
And when we're going with this Ronda thing.
No, I got the correct score in the Bright.
You
Burnley.
did, yeah. No, but I want some. I don't want £5.40 on my returns, Mr. Tom. I want.
What would you like? Would you like something really outlandish?
I want £55.
What were we looking at? Watford, Brentford?
Return.
No, Watford, Brighton. You had what? Watford winning? No, a draw?
I just if
Watford,
if
Brighton had a draw.
Yeah.
What was the rest of it? Sorry, you got to
In
tell
my
it to me.
opinion, if I've got a pound in my pocket,
Newcastle
I'd
to win.
rather keep the pound in my pocket than risk the pound for £5.40.
That's what I'm saying.
This would,
yeah.
but this would be more for people that wanted to make a tenner disappear and then hopefully make £50 return.
Right, well, you should put the bet at £10, not a pound. It looks more
So
attractive.
go back, John, to the first one if you can.
Well, I'm sorry that I
So
could.
No,
I
no, no, no,
right, was a
expected-
draw more than one
Mr.
and
Tom,
a half goals.
constructive criticism.
So that was a draw.
Not having a go, brother. I'm just giving you what I'd like to see if you'll take that into consideration.
I will. These are actually quite hard. In fairness, I picked these on Wednesday night, so
Right.
it didn't.
So
So the Wolves Arsenal game hasn't actually happened yet. So it limited my options more.
Right.
So this is the same. I have about the same. So I have $1 bet on this would return you 13.41. You would win 13.41. So it's a little bit less. The odds on it are, 13.40. So
Pretty much the same though.
Yeah, pretty much the same. And what was the next one, John? Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Newcastle to win over 2.5 goals. Let's see. Spell those out for me again, guys. Newcastle Villa. Newcastle to win. Newcastle
over
and
2.5.
Aston Villa have the same odds to win it. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Hey, Mr. Tom, I see they're giving you shit. You're putting this up as as a public service, and they're giving you crap.
I know.
You can't win. You can't win.
I know.
John, you said they. It's really only Ben.
No,
If I had feelings, they would be hurt. All right.
Well, man, I'm looking out for Cyril.
Yeah, I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that.
How did Ben know they were pistachios? Could you tell?
Because you're loud as shit munching on pistachios like you're fucking
I finished them.
Limu over here.
Why didn't you just say it? Just chill the fucking pistachios.
We shouldn't have to. No, we said it's the bar environment, and you're like, oh, sweet. I'm going to have some beer nuts like I'm fucking Cliff Clavin.
No.
Unfortunately,
shells.
It'd be 23.7 pounds.
I'm not messy. I'm a tidy person.
Anyway, Mr. Tom, I'm going to put a bet on all of these. For some reason in FanDuel, I can't find where to do assists to get an assist. I haven't been able to find that one. So,
I love how the thing that's in blue then appears on the screen. I just realised this. Fantastic. Modern technology.
I wouldn't know, Adriano. I've never
the comment thing in the corner on the StreamYard.
There you go. Yep, that's John putting those up there.
Yeah.
What
guys.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's exactly what you were doing, which is perfect.
Not paying attention. Excellent.
Exactly. Happy hour. Pay attention if you wanna. If you don't, just don't.
I was busy looking at other things.
What I'm going to do now? I'm going to suck the shells.
We don't want to hear about you sucking shells.
I'm just glad he said shells.
Yeah. All right, guys. So if you guys think these bets are good, go ahead and do it. And if you don't, don't. And if gambling is not fun for you, don't fucking do it. And if you love gambling, but you're really, really bad at it, fucking stop. There you go.
I'd like to address something people may have been thinking. Why didn't you pick the Leeds game this week? I've got a simple theory on this. If I pick them and it don't go away, it'll hurt twice. So I'm staying away from it.
Never bet on Leeds. Never.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
Yeah,
I finally put a bet.
Because I used to put Leeds on this, but I would never bet them in real life.
No,
so I felt a bit disingenuous.
Yeah, I never bet on Leeds. It's like double whammy, isn't it? If you lose, it's like, fuck.
Exactly.
I hate it because I do Sky Sports Super 6. I hate it when the lead scores in because I don't want to jinx us. Because obviously you go with your heart every time and it fucks with your head. When you want to win 250 grand, you don't need to be putting your own team in there.
Yeah, I gotta say, the other day when Arsenal and Wolves were playing, Liverpool and Leicester were playing at the same time, and
Were they? Oh, we didn't cover that
I
game.
we didn't cover that at all. So I put draw as an option, and I think a $5 bet got me like $600 or something. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm right there with you, Tom and Ben. The entire match, I was like, if they get an equalizer, I'll be okay with it. If Leicester has equalized as well. And I was like, I hate that feeling. I'm never betting on them again. I also had a bet for Arsenal to win and Gabby to get a goal.
Yeah,
it was the wrong Gabby, though. Fucking betting on a chick named Gabby. The last time I do that.
Devin Lindsay's awesome.
Brown Bajillion.
Is he
all right, guys.
This Devin Lindsay guy. Fucking Millwall.
What is he saying?
Mr. Tom, how are you a Leeds fan? Don't you support Millwall?
Okay, guys, I need to create the trivia because
South London, Millwall.
I've been busy. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm off a quick smoke break, so back in a minute.
No, you don't take the smoke break until the smoke break, Ben. Come on.
I thought this was the smoke break.
This is not this. This is the you guys talk amongst yourselves.
It's because we did
Mr.
Tom early.
We can talk about Mr. Tom being a secret Arsenal fan now.
Mr. Tom hates Arsenal. I'm going to back him all the way here, so you're picking on the wrong crowd. We're Leeds. We stick together, man.
Yeah.
I ain't bothered that he's a Southern Leeds fan. He's a Leeds fan. His family.
Okay, guys. You guys play Everton.
Playing with you, Tony.
You guys play Everton in like what? 14 hours.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Big game. Big game for us.
Big game. Talk to me about that, guys.
6 points. What, we're 4 points clear, are we? So it could be 7. It could be 1.
It's the literal 6-pointer.
It's the Newcastle
that Mark
game all
didn't
over.
know.
It's a Newcastle game all over again for me because, I mean, they're now 4 points behind when they could have been 13 points behind. So I'm confident, to be honest. I'm confident for 2 reasons. Not because they beat Brentford in the cup. I just think that they're flat. I don't think that he's had enough time to
Can I say what I think? We've got a really genuine good chance tomorrow. I don't usually talk tactically, but the reality is that I happened to be working during the Newcastle Everton game, and Frank had them set up. Sorry. Fat Frank had them set up to basically play the ball out from the back, and the reality is they weren't very good at it.
No,
they turned over the ball a lot. And the one thing we're actually fucking exceptional at, pardon my language, is we are quite good at harassing and turning over the other team's possession in the areas where you can really punish them when you do it. So if they've not significantly improved at doing that, we're going to fuck them.
And if you are going to have a bet on Leeds, bet Rafinha's going to score for his fourth goal against Everton. He scored in all 3, so he'd be the first. He'd be the first Leeds player to do it. I mean, I think Lorimer scored 3 in a row against Everton, and he's matched that. So yeah, could be the first person to score in 4 games against Everton.
I see that. All right, guys. Well, we're at about the halfway point in the show, so it now, Ben, is the time where you can go for a smoke break. You jerk.
Now it's intermission.
You wanted to be on the show so much. You're now part of the show. You can't just fuck off and go have a smoke mid-show when we built in a smoke.
Now he doesn't want to smoke.
How often do we ever talk amongst yourselves mid-show?
He's not a part of the show yet unless he gets his emoji.
Yeah. Get to it, Mr. John.
What's that, Cyril? Emoji him.
Yeah. No, I'm not. That's not my department.
I think Cyril has an emoji coming. He's the one who gets the most.
I've got a Cyril emoji. Hang on, I'll put it up now.
All right. So, what are we watching during our intermission? We have
probably against West Ham.
Window is closed.
Can I just say,
or Tottenham suck, because Tottenham did suck this week.
Can I just
Window's
say?
What do you think,
closed. I wanna
Tony?
see
Your
window
choice.
Closed again.
You want to see window closed?
Yep.
All right. All right, guys. We'll be back in just 2 minutes, so go smoke them if you got them. Go get new beers. Go to the bathroom. We'll be back for trivia right after this. Yo, Mark, I'll be right out. He can't hear me. The window's closed. The window's closed. The window's closed. Window is closed, who did we get? Nobody knows, I tried to forget. Did we get that guy? Did we get the other? He spotted in London, a tweet from his mother would link with a guy out of our league, about to sign, just what we need. Old lady called, Stu got no balls, our team is the laws, cue all the trolls.
You know you need somebody, anyone will do, but your club is run by children and they ain't got a clue. The window is closed. The travel window's closed. The window is closed. It's too
Every year it's the same, linked with the name, but it ain't true. Who gets the blame? Mad at your club, mad at the news, mad at the social, all about views. Got me to click, reading some shit, wasting my time, I do with this shit. I got no say, so what the hey? Took my shit off to the end of the day.
You know you need somebody, anyone will do, but your club is run by children and they ain't got a clue. The window is closed. The travel window's closed. The window is closed. It's too
Yeah, Lolo has great timing for these things.
Terrible timing. What up? It's your boy, Lap Lap.
He must have thought it was the poem that lasted about 46 minutes.
Exactly.
I heard a bang outside, but I didn't think it. Maybe it might. I don't know. Let me go check on him.
Yeah. All right. Another person leaves the stream. That's great.
It fell down the stoop.
I've only just learned you can get the comments on the actual StreamYard.
Oh, can you? Oh, yeah. I mean,
I
I
never
see them.
knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never knew that. I was always had a phone and I'd be like scrolling through still.
Oh, okay.
The future is here. Yeah, sorry, just.
Oh, well. How are your nuts doing there, Ben?
My nuts are gone. I've got some cheesy bread now.
Ah, nice.
It's not as noisy.
So, Tony,
Here's Lolo.
what's your impression of Happy Hour? Because I've seen your, whatever show you're on. Usually it's just a bunch of guys
Arsenal talk.
yapping away about really nothing.
I like it.
Brutal.
I've seen other
Definitely,
shows. I just haven't-
definitely from Brooklyn.
I don't
isn't he?
Ray's
You
in
know
the
what I mean?
Ray's in the chat, you know. He's a nice man.
Oh, no, he's a very nice guy. I mean, no, I'm only breaking balls. You know me. I just like breaking balls.
That's what we do.
Exactly.
All right, guys.
Tom's
Well,
All right, I'm out.
it is time for trivia, so let me make that happen. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
All right. How am I going to do that? This one. Here we go. Oops. That's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see. Boom. There we go, guys. It is time for Happy Hour trivia. And remember, we have two teams. We have the Stoop crew and we have the Stoopers. So it looks like, Tony, you will be representing the Stoopers. And we have, Ben Ireland paying to be on the show. Yeah, there you go. You guys know how to get on the show. You just got to pay a little, and then you get on the show. What's going on, Alex? A new
They
name
should
there.
change that from super sticker to super emoji, and he might finally get one.
Yeah.
Should Lolo do a rap about cheesy bread and Leeds fans? Sure, if you explain what that means, never
Nah,
play this
cheese
song
is-
again. I play
cheese
that
is the
every
worst.
morning.
Cheesy bread.
Okay, guys, so if your name is in green, you are a member of the Stoop crew. And if your name is not in green, unfortunately, you're not a member of the Stoop crew unless I know you're a member of Patreon.
I finally
And if I
get that
forget-
because I can see the names in green. They're
Oh
right
my
here.
God,
Have you only just
his-
noticed? Well, how
his
long have
mind
you been here?
is blown.
Well, no,
by
you say that every week, and I'm just sat there like, oh, they're all the same colour, which is how you should see everyone in life, as just the
It's
same
all the
colour.
same
Oh,
color.
you had to
But
turn
it-
it yeah to this, didn't you?
But no, as you know, Tom, the only color that matters in life is green. Clearly. Or for you guys have all those fancy colored
Look,
bills.
me and Mr. Tom are singing Kumbaya right now.
All right, guys. So this is a fun week of trivia. We'll see if you guys can get any of these. Here we go. Here are today's categories. Last week in the Premier League mosts. This is a Ben Ireland category. He will not be able to answer these. Vinny Vidi Vici. The hint is how Vinny is spelled.
Enjoy.
Which team's chant? Old dirty bastards. All right, guys. So, Stoop crew, you won last week, I guess. I don't remember. So, Mr. Tom,
We did.
Stoopers won. I just changed my mind. Tony, we're gonna start with you. Why don't you go ahead? You're new here. Pick a category, and listen, you're representing the Stoopers, so come on, man. Pick a
Premier League
category.
most.
For how much?
Yeah, let's go for the 400. Why not?
400. 400. Here we go. Premier League mosts. Which club has had the most managers? And remember, this is a Ben Ireland category, and I do not do fact checking. So I'm going all on what Ben said.
These are 100%
Ding, ding, ding.
factual.
Mr.
Ding,
Tom,
ding, ding.
I'd say
Tottenham.
Southampton. I don't know.
boom. Mr. Tom gets it correct. 400 points to the Stoop crew. It is the Dirty Spurs with 16. And Tony, just to let you know, you do have to go ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
And you may
You
feel
have to
silly
wait for
We're
the
doing
gonna
it.
question.
We have a
Let's wait for the
super
question.
professional quiz here, Tony.
And Saul gets bonus points for ding, 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 fucking rigged game. You are absolutely correct, Saul. And your name is Green, longtime Stoop crew member there. All right, Mr. Tom,
I've
your
always
choice.
liked that song. Right, can we have to bring Ben
Devin,
into the
Devin,
game?
I'm right there with you. I thought it was Watford, but
No, because Spurs changed their manager on average every 2 years, and they've been in the Premier League since it started.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, they
16
would have
seems
surpassed.
low.
Yeah, but Watford have like 13 out of something.
Mr.
So
Tom,
it's
if
still
we
not
wanted
bad.
actual
then
facts, we would invite Najee onto the show.
Watford's many changes were while they were in the Championship.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. Can we have which team's chant for 600, please?
Okay, and if you were confused by the title, you're an idiot. You need to tell me which team's chant this is. So what was the number you were going for?
600, please.
600 all the way. Let's talk about Cesc, baby. Let's talk about Flamini. Let's talk about Theo Walcott,
Ding,
Freddie
ding, Arsenal.
Ljungberg, and Henri. Let's talk about Cesc.
Ding, ding, ding.
Arsenal.
Ben,
Arsenal.
you are correct. Sorry, Tony. You have to wait until I'm done with the entire
Well, fuck.
question. No, you
You
have
make
to
these
remember,
rules complicated.
Tony. You have to remember
It's not
as
that
much
complicated.
as
I've
much.
suffered enough.
It only took us 3 weeks to get it right.
Tony, you have to remember, as much as this game is about Premier League trivia, it is more about my own vanity. So please don't talk over me.
Yeah.
I've got to say though, that being the
Saul
hardest
with
question,
bonus points. Fucking
is a
rigged
bit-
game. Correct.
That bodes quite well, though, knowing that Arsenal was the hardest one, allegedly.
It wasn't. It was just the last one.
Can I have?
I don't think that hard on these.
Can I have Old Dirty Bastards for 400, please?
Old Dirty Bastards for 400. This category is all about older players who were dirty fucking bastards. So name the player. He swung for Alan Shearer, stamped on Gareth Southgate, and flew in with a vengeful knee-high challenge on Alfing Haaland.
Ding, ding.
Ben.
Roy Keane.
You are correct, Roy Keane.
Dirty bastard.
He is an old dirty bastard, isn't he? See, now you get it.
Can I have Triple V for 400, please?
Hey, guys, sorry. A member of your team, Anders, part of the Stoop crew, said give Tony some points. So you know what? I'm going to give Tony some points. But I'm going to take them from you guys. There's 100 that went from you. That's what you get for being nice, Anders.
He can have 100 from me as well.
Give him half our points.
Oh, goodness. All right.
This is a game. All right.
All right. Mr. Tom.
And Lolo,
give it exactly half.
Ben looks furious.
Lolo, just to make it a bit more interesting, you're a prick.
There you go, Ben, with some balls, bonus points. There you go. All right, Ben.
Triple V
Tom.
for 400, please.
Vinny Vici for 400. And if you guessed it correctly, these questions are all about Vinnie Jones and the films that he was in. Ex-Leeds player, badass. You know Vinnie Jones from Lock, Stock?
No.
Yeah. Vinny plays Sargon in this less than top-notch comedy starring Jack Black and Michael Cera. Do you know your Vinnie Jones films?
It's more my Jack Black films than this one.
Sargon the Great.
Ding,
King
ding, ding.
Sargon. Ben.
Is it Gulliver's Travels?
No.
The little one where he's on the beach.
Nope.
No.
I got it by Gulliver's Travels.
Was that what it was? Yeah, what I was on about.
The little guy on the beach.
The little guy.
That was my book report of Gulliver's Travels, by the way.
Really put. That was the one.
I have no clue.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Year one.
You are correct. Year one. And, you know, everybody gives that film shit.
That movie.
That film is not terrible when you're super high. It's perfectly fine.
Ben Hanna got that too.
Yeah.
Ben H got it, so I'm going to give some points to the Stoopers.
I got that movie for Christmas one year, and it's still in the cellophane, which explains why I didn't know it.
I liked it.
Keep it wrapped up. It keeps the diseases out of it. All right, Ben, you're on a hot streak. Let's go.
Last week for 400, please.
Spurs lost at home for the first time under Conte, and his first home defeat in his last... Excuse me. Anytime I talk about Spurs, I start to vomit in my mouth, but I swallowed it. I'm good. It was his first home defeat in his last 23 matches since losing to which club?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Juventus.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Roma.
No.
Ding, ding,
you guys
ding.
are at least in the right league.
Ding, 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 Enter.
Tony.
AC Milan.
Enter.
Tony. No, he was the coach for Inter, Tony. God damn it.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm going to give it to Mr. Tom. He already
AC, yeah.
AC Milan. It was the other Milan, Milanese. That's not correct.
No, but it's a sauce.
That's a sauce. All right, Mr. Tom.
Can we have Vinnie Jones movies for 600, please?
Vinny plays the Sphinx in this Nicolas Cage heist flick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Correct.
Damn it. We all knew that one.
Is Ben this week's Chris?
Can we donate them points to Tony, please?
No. You're being too nice, so you
no,
just
I want to keep
them.
this. Well,
no, you just lose
Yeah,
them.
you're just losing
Sorry, you're
then.
being too nice.
That's cool. Right, Old Dirty Bastards for 600, please.
All right, Tony, here's your chance.
Can we not like donate the points to like a fund that we can use on weeks that we're not doing well?
Sure, yeah.
Can we bank
I'll
out
keep
points?
track of them in my notebook.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
We should start a
Ding, ding, ding.
Menudo notebook.
yeah,
like Cody
write
has.
write this down.
Yeah, I'm taking mental notes.
He first hit the headlines at Liverpool in 2003 after getting caught on camera spitting at Celtic fans during a UEFA Cup tie.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Ben,
El Hadj Diouf.
you are correct.
Beats,
You guys
beats,
fucking
beats.
killing it. I gotta tell Mark, like, he always talks about how he's terrible at this, but he always keeps it much closer than Tony's doing.
Sorry. I'm doing horrible.
You are.
Tony's going to go back to Arsenal fan channel and go, they made me compete in a handicap match.
Jimmy had it too.
Jimmy.
Right, we'll
Jimmy's
we'll
part of
rein
the
it in a
Stoop crew.
bit.
There you
We'll
go.
rein it up.
2-1-1.
Right. We'll go Premier League most for 100, which I can't answer.
Which club has the most ever clean sheets? And Via Martin's
Ding,
got
ding,
it
ding,
absolutely
Man
correct.
United.
Sorry, John. Don't worry about the scores. It'll end up level for the last round.
Oh, wonderful.
Tony, you are correct. It was Man United on the board with some points there.
Yay!
All right, Tony, it's your turn.
I broke my
I
duck.
like how Tony was able to telepathically tell you the answer.
He said
I heard it. He said, "Ding, ding, ding,
Did he?
Man
He
United."
even said ding, ding, ding. The
I'm gonna
only
go
fault
triple
was
V
that I
for
didn't
500.
say Tony.
There must be
Triple
something
V
in this.
500.
All right, Vinny Vidi Vici. X-Men The Last Stand saw Vinny playing this classic X-Men villain.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Damn, killing it.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
It was Juggernaut, not Juggernaut the bitch.
Oh,
I
Tony.
should-
You got to give him
Can I-
points for that.
Can I donate Tony some points, please, because of that?
No, you can only lose points.
Can
The
we give
donations
Tony
are
all
over.
3,000 points?
I have never seen Leeds fans so nice. How are Leeds fans donating points to Arsenal? I
Oh,
don't understand
Wait,
it.
we've
It's
never
because I'm a
done that.
Russian.
You're trying to say we're horrible. I tell you what, we've been
I'm not
funny
saying
in
how
your
horrible.
show for 2 years.
Can he have all 3,000 points just so we can see if we can surpass it? I mean,
All right, Mr. Tom, going up to 3,800.
Love this point system.
It's my favorite part.
And take them off us. So we're on
we'll
zero.
make it in.
Ben,
We'll make it
Ben,
interesting.
Don't tell me what to do, man. If this goes below 0, that is where you're going.
That's all right. I can handle that,
There you
bitch.
go.
I can't.
Twat.
Oh, this is so going to
You
backfire on us,
fucking
Ben.
twat.
In it. Watch him.
Oh,
He-
Ben,
yeah.
we're, he's going
You know,
to beat
you
us.
know he's playing a game of hustler, don't you? The cunt.
All right,
You know
Tony.
it's going to come down.
This
It's
is
going to
the
come
most
down to the
bizarre
last
trivia night.
question.
Tony, your choice.
Let's stick with triple V and go for 300.
In the Funny or Die sketch, The Ballad of G.I. Joe, which is brilliant, by the way, Vinny plays which classic G.I. Joe villain?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding ding.
Mr. Tom.
Cobra.
No.
Cobra's the
I
fucking
don't know.
name of the agency.
Ain't the villain named Cobra.
No,
Cobra
Cobra's,
Commander.
Look at Saul.
I've
Cobra's-
never seen it.
Cobra's like the what he belongs to.
Saul
I've
is the
never
only
seen
one
it.
who
I don't know.
understands this game.
He's
You
the
guys are
Cobra
worried about
Commander.
answers. You guys are worried about answers. Saul is the only one who knows how this game goes. He just paid 20 Australian dollars, which is like $3.50, and
He's just
stole
bought his
all of
points
Tony's
back.
points.
Lolo,
And that was the true hustle.
Lolo, can we
was
donate them points back again?
No, it's too many clicks. I'm getting carpal tunnel over here.
I'm not a big
It's like I'm on my
GI. Was
first
that
day in
Channing
high school.
Tatum? Channing Tatum was
fingers
G.I.
worn
Joe,
out.
wasn't
He
And,
was.
and John Cena.
Tony, do
was
you
in
have
it.
an answer?
I said
Think of
No,
the
it was
bald head.
Dwayne Johnson was in it. I see the
I
bit that
said
he was
Cobra
in.
Commander. I can't remember.
No.
Snake Eyes. Snake.
Villain. Bald head. Silver bald head.
Dr. Evil.
Look at Saul. Capitalism, bitches.
Dr. Evil.
Exactly. Devin Lindsay with Harry Kane. I'll take that. He knows how the game is played. It was Destro, guys. If you haven't seen this
Dr.
sketch,
Evil.
God, Destro. Oh
if
my
you
God.
haven't seen this
I've
sketch,
seen all his
guys,
greatest hits.
this sketch is brilliant. I loved it. I loved it.
We'll take your word for it.
No, you should watch it. We would play
I'll
it,
take your word for it.
except we would get demonetized.
I
and
watched
lose
you
all
get
of
killed
Saul's
by Cuba
contributions.
Gooding Jr. That's enough. I'm not watching anything else you recommend.
No, I watched you piss yourself.
First
Calm
of all,
down.
I didn't recommend the Cuba Gooding Jr. film that I was in. I didn't recommend
It's true.
it. I
It's true.
told
You made
it
us
was
watch it at
terrible.
gunpoint.
Mate, I've
It was
watched
terrible.
you. I've watched you in fear and piss yourself. I can't do it anymore. I was
I
scared
was
to say it.
acting.
No, mate, you were acting.
To be fair, I'd be afraid if Robert Wisdom was that close to me.
Oh, he was the nicest one. It was the other twat that was next to me because they had to tie the P tube to him so he couldn't leave when they brought in the stand-ins. All
Can
the
you remember-
stand-ins came
can
in
you
and his
remember your
stand-in
line?
got to take a break.
Can you remember your lines?
No.
No.
But I do remember he said in Spanish, "No usa mi casa un baño. No usa mi casa un baño," which
Leave
is
him
don't use
alone.
my house as a bathroom. and at lunch he was like, "You speak Spanish, don't you? How can I say this better?" And I was like, "You can't. That's a terrible fucking line. It's just you can't." He's like, "Is my accent okay?" I was like, "Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares how you say
Lolo,
this."
is it fair to have a one-legged guy on the quiz show? I'm always stumped.
Oh, bonus
Point,
points for
point,
Tony
points. You
because
get-
I don't have dad jokes on here.
He should
didn't
get
to it.
3,500 bonus
You
points. really.
need to deduct points from yourself for not having dad jokes.
Mike's
No,
upstairs.
no dad
He's
jokes
like
is
holding my
great.
crying daughter,
I had to hear all of them.
and I'm sitting there like trying to get jokes. The one dad joke that I was upset that I didn't put on here was which 3 teams in the Premier League. It's not a dad joke, by the way. It was just a joke. But what 3 teams in the Premier League have curse words, swear words in their names? Do you guys know that?
Arsenal.
Oh, and sorry, not Premier League, English football.
Scunthorpe has cunt
There
in it.
you go. There you go. And what's the third one?
Pardon my language.
Fucking Man United. Anyway,
Everyone's gonna dig for that.
Tony, you got bonus points, so let's hear it. What category you want?
Last week in the Prem for 200.
You sound super excited about that.
Yeah.
Man City completed a league double over Brentford. The last time they did that, they went on to win the league. Which season was it? Man City winning the league and Brentford being in the fucking league.
No, it was League
Ding.
One. League One.
No, they didn't win League One. They won the League One playoff.
Yeah, they did.
But
So
they might have won the championship the year after. So it's potentially 2000, 2001.
No.
Sorry, ding, ding, ding. Oh, it's not.
Ding, ding, ding. I was.
Yeah.
No, and your whole thought process is fucking
right, so
faulty.
we're going way
Jimmy
back.
gets
to
it. I'm gonna give it to
1950.
Jimmy because I don't have the patience to
1950.
listen to you guys list off numbers in the 1930s.
Well, why ask the
1936.
fucking question then?
We would have never got that, to be honest, Ben.
Ben,
No, but why?
We'd
ask the
always
question if
listen,
you haven't got the
listen.
patience to fucking listen to our answers, man.
He should
Listen,
have given us a
Ben.
clue, like about Hitler or something.
Fucking in
Ben.
it, man.
Ben, I just have to say, I'm a little disappointed at how upset you're getting about this, but I gotta say you've actually grown some balls this week, so you get bonus points.
Thank you.
You're not. I don't like that sucking up to me, like
It's
you,
right,
you
innit? Yeah.
sometimes try.
Well, I'll
I
learn.
do- I
I'll
do
fucking
enjoy this
learn. I've
bitching,
come-
though.
I've come
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
guns out
He's always been a fucker, that Lolo.
today.
Mr.
Cunt.
Tom, come on. That's pandering trash talk.
There are ladies in the audience, so
You
let's
just got my
keep it.
points took off me there, Tom.
If there are ladies watching the show,
Not the
they are
first
ladies
time,
who
and it
know
won't be
the-
the
Carol's
last
in.
time,
Carol's in
Benjamin.
the house.
Carol
Carol
Gunny
in the
is
house.
here. Carol Gunny is here.
Are you sure Carol Gunny is a woman?
Yeah. What evidence do you
Because
have of
on
this?
30 Rock, Liz Lemon was dating a guy named Carol, and it was part of it was Matt Damon actually.
No, Carol Gunny knows too much information to be a man.
United used to have a Carol Poborski.
That was Carol with a K, though, wasn't
I don't care. It's still a Carol.
it? He was actually a cunt because he played for Man United.
Oi! Carol Gunny's all pissed off now. Oi! Yes, I am. I'm still confused as to which.
That's still not specific. That's yes,
that's
I
still
am.
not
Yes, I am a
specific, Carol.
man. Yes, I am a woman. It doesn't matter, but it still needs to be cleared up. It don't need to be cleared up.
Hey. What if she's neither? Or he or...
Androgyny is okay on the Stoop, okay?
I discriminate nothing. Right, can we get on with this with all dirty bastards for 300, please?
That is probably the best statement I've ever heard in my life. Can we
Give me
get
some
on with
points
this with
from
old
then.
dirty bastards for 300? Okay, guys, remember, I need a ding, ding, ding.
He does need a ding, ding, ding.
His reputation preceded him at Everton, thanks to a 3-month stint behind bars incurred after he headbutted Wraith Rovers defender John McStay while at previous club Rangers.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm going to give it to Jimmy Bremer's Ghost for Big Dunk.
Yes.
Duncan Ferguson.
It's because you took 72 years to read it.
No, I don't care. He's on our team, man. Don't worry about that. Some quick fingers there from Jimmy.
Yeah, and
I think that's what
Jimmy
you
gets
should
a lot of
do.
these correct,
That's
but
what
you
you
guys
should
have
do from now on. You should pause for a second, or 3 or 5.
that gives them a chance to type
Yeah,
it in.
that
That's
worked.
what I'm saying.
That really worked.
Exactly. And I saw it came up relatively with enough time. All right. Okay,
Has
guys.
Jimmy got photos of you two with a horse or something?
You can talk about me all you want, Mr. Tom, but do not talk about my horse that way.
What's
Those
your horse
photos are
called?
mine.
What is your
Yeah,
horse
what's the
called?
horse's name?
Losing
It's Rodney, isn't it?
Fucking Rodney.
It's Rodney, isn't it? You named the horse Rodney. You seem like the sort of person that would name a horse Rodney.
So he
There's
gets no
nothing wrong with
respect.
it, but you are.
I get no respect.
Guess
The
the
only
name of the
respect
two
he gets is
horses
when
that
I'm
I
riding
own's
him.
names.
That's very clever. I'll give you that. That's very clever.
I've actually owned 2
We
horses.
lost
you-
points there, didn't we? I just
Rodney,
saw that.
to people that don't know, that was Rodney Dangerfield reference, the star of Ladybugs, a movie about a boy trying to get onto the girls' football team at school.
Man,
Mr.
you
Tom,
have seen the worst
Ladybugs
football
was
fucking
actually the
film
answer
ever.
to one of the Stoop trivia questions one
It
time.
was, yeah, and Tom got it right. I remember.
I watched it when I was 13.
Go.
Moving on.
It was one of the,
we're
it
gonna
was
go to
one of the
Premier League
first
most for
movies I was
200.
able to watch at
Which
night.
club has the most red cards? Tony, coming to you.
Ding, ding,
You
ding.
are correct.
Arsenal.
Good job. Well done.
I like it.
I-
Oh, it was 100. I was impressed that the other night was the 100th red card
Yes,
in
straight
Arsenal.
on 100. There we go.
Premier League most.
No
500.
one else is even close, are they? to
Which
the Arsenal
manager has
tally?
managed the most Premier League games? Tony?
Ding, ding, ding. Arsene Wenger.
There you go. Come on. Come
What's
on.
the problem?
Here
Sort
we go.
your shit out, man. Come on. I can't answer these. You just sat there like you're in a
All right,
trance.
Tony.
I was in a trance. I was too busy
Premier
thinking about
League most
ladybugs.
600.
He's not talking to, he's not talking to you, Tom. He's talking to Cyril.
600 Premier League most.
Which club has been relegated to the championship the most?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It's Norwich.
No.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Southampton.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It's Crystal Palace.
No.
Damn it.
There's
I
two
think Crystal
more.
Palace is actually one of the least, to be honest. Jimmy Bremer's Ghost got it.
Yeah,
It's a
that's one of them.
tie between West Brom and
Robbie got
Sheffield
it.
United.
Robbie got
Really?
it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
200
Robbie
points.
got it
300
as
each.
well.
Yeah.
So Stoopers will get a point for Robbie getting it as well. There you go.
1 point.
All right.
I preferred it when the questions were about 90s football.
Look at
So
that. Saul.
we'll let Tony choose, seeing as Robbie got it as well.
Look at Saul saying, typical Leeds fans turning on each other at the first sign of pressure.
Premier League most 300.
I like how Tony's going for the throat right here. He's going, what? Ben is the only one answering them correct. I'm going to go for these. Which club has lost the most matches ever? Think about who's been in the league the longest.
Take your logic from the last one that you got, Mr. Tom.
Stop giving clues.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Mr.
Is it
Tom.
Norwich? Is it Norwich?
No.
No, it's going to be
Damn
someone. It's going to be someone who's been in the Premier League constantly.
Somebody who's been in the Premier League the longest.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding,
Man
ding, ding.
United.
No.
Ding,
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 ding.
ding. Arsenal.
Mr. Tom.
Is it Everton?
Carol Gunny got it correct before you did, and Carol Gunny is a stooper.
And Matthew Burgess got it too.
And Matthew Burgess, also a stooper. There you go.
Need an inquest into that because
I'm going to hold this inquest. I'm going to speak to the board later. Don't you worry, Mr. Tom.
Oh, good, because that means you're
Thank
going to
you,
have to
Benjamin.
watch the video again, which will give us one more view, which will help us out on our algorithm.
So I'll just
Triple V
skip to this
200.
bit.
I
Vinny
beat you,
Inici
Gunny.
for
I don't
200.
care what the time says.
Vinny does the voice of Freddy the dog in part 3 of this children's film series with the subtitle Europe's Most Wanted.
You couldn't make any of the questions about Mean Machine or Snatch.
No, because those are the ones everybody knows. Mean Machine,
'Cause they're
Snatch,
awesome.
Lockstock. But
Gone in
Vinny's been in
60
a
seconds.
shit ton.
He has, but this one no one knows.
Oh, I knew this one. As soon as I heard the
Ding,
voice,
ding,
I was
ding.
like, that's fucking Vinny Jones.
Bono's gone with Ants.
No, Ants does not have part 1, 2, and 3. They only have part 1. Saul, bonus points for
Ding, ding,
Zuma,
ding, Toy
promoted
Story.
from cats to dogs. No,
Right,
Tony.
that's all.
I don't know. Brokeback Crossbar.
What famous film has had
Freddy the fucking dog.
at least 3?
3.
Freddy
Toy Story.
World Pup.
Toys
Cars.
in there
I'll tell you, it's all about animals.
with cool.
Cats and Dogs.
Madagascar.
3. Cats and
Madagascar.
Dogs 3.
There you go, Madagascar 3.
Yeah, give me the points, damn it. Sorry,
And-
everyone.
And in it, Chris Rock was like, how the hell are we in Europe? And Vinny was like,
This is
all
this
right,
is
mate,
a
calm
biased
down.
question because I'm not a father. Are you a father, Mr. Tom?
Not officially.
So
I mean,
how
not
are we going
legally.
to see Madagascar 3? We're going to see Madagascar at best because, you give it a chance. But Madagascar 3,
Excuse me, Ben.
only
You're a
parents have
Leeds
seen
fan.
Madagascar
You're a
3.
Leeds fan. How have you not seen every fucking thing Vinny Jones has been in?
I've seen fucking Madagascar
If one
3.
of our defenders, midfielders, fucking leg breakers went off to make film.
Have you seen every Renault advert that Thierry Henry's in?
We're not talking about adverts, okay?
Sorry, same
talking
thing.
We're talking about classic
Have you read the
films
notes
like
of every?
Madagascar.
Have you
Classic
read the
film.
notes of every FIFA meeting that
X-Men
Arsene
Last
Wenger's
Stand.
shared?
Yeah.
No, but I have been following what's his name? Nope, nothing. I've been following nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Right. Let's move on.
I'm still a bit
All
upset.
dirty
None of you
bastard.
even commented on the hat.
500.
Wait, you got your hat? Oh, you've had the hat, haven't you?
I've had the hat on the whole time, and no one was like,
No.
Tom, where could you get the hat? If I
It's
wanted
not
one of
new.
these hats, where would
It's
I
not
get
new.
one?
You've had
Where
the
would
hat.
you get that hat, Mr. Tom?
Where would you get that
Where
hat?
would you get that cup as well?
Tom,
What, this
where on
cup?
earth did you get all of this on the Stoop merchandise?
Well, Lolo, I'm glad you asked. I got it at www. That means World Wide Web. Took me a long time to learn that. On the Stoop with Lolo.com.
Never.
That's fantastic. Can I order one myself?
You certainly can. Do you have an internet connection and the
I
bill payer's
do.
permission?
I do.
And if not, get a fingerprint.
But Mr. Tom, do they ship to England?
They do. And 6 months after you press send, you might actually get it.
And Mr.
Wow.
Tom,
What about Australia?
Do they do any other cool stuff?
Oh my God, they do everything. They do merchandise for the little people, the old people, the bigger people, can't use the F word for that, and the thin people, the guys, the girls, the ladies, the Chinese, the tall people, anyone. As long as you've got an internet connection and you paid your Wi-Fi bill, you can get a hat, a cup, even a baby bib, I think. I can't remember.
Yep.
But
you can get the onesie that says
can
"Pain
even
in
get
the Arsenal."
Socks.
I don't have the overlay that says the the info to ask. I think somebody deleted it. Was
Good
it
thing
me?
we have
You're
Mr.
fired.
Tom.
You're
Mr. Tom
fired.
gets bonus points
Thank
for
you,
plugging the
Mr.
website.
Tom.
Okay.
Old Dirty Bastards,
Mr.
500, please.
plug.
Old Dirty Bastards for 500. At City, he first made headlines for putting a cigar out on the eyelid of youth player James Tandy. He then followed that up a few years later by beating up teammate Oliver Dabo, following a training ground disagreement.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It sounds like a Joey Barton incident.
That is exactly who that is. Joey Barton.
Did you know his brother's inside for murder? He murdered someone with an ice pick.
Look at everybody saying Balotelli. Sounds like something we would do.
I've got ya.
All right, guys.
Sorry.
Keep it going.
I actually did first think of Balotelli, but then I was like, Balotelli didn't beat up Oliver Dabo. Anyway, can we go with which team's chant for 100, please?
Yes. You've been struck by a Lee Catamo.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Ben.
Sunderland.
You are correct, Sunderland.
Can we have...
Their Netflix documentary is great.
Yeah, it really is.
Can we have which team's chant for minus 4,000, please?
No. You can have it for a normal number. Tony's got to sit with this loss.
Okay,
Minus
we'll go.
4,000. That's number
Would
one.
would Bielsa
That's
stop
number one.
going for goal?
Arsenal is shit. Arsenal is shit. Arsenal is shit.
There you go,
Arsenal
there
is
you
shit,
go.
Arsenal is shit. Arsenal is shit. Arsenal is shit.
Which one are you going for?
400. Which team's champ?
All right. He's fast. He's red. He talks like 4 to 10. Robbie Keane.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mike. Yes, Ben.
Liverpool.
You are correct. Did I get the
I
accent
just
correct?
guessed. No, it wasn't that. It was just which red team did Robbie Keane play for? Liverpool.
I just like that it mentioned Father Ted.
They're the only red team he did play for.
He talks
Correct,
like
yeah,
4
yeah.
to 10. Robbie Keane.
And I was still going to say Spurs because I'm an idiot.
Accent was terrible. That's not a Liverpool. That's not.
Last week for 500, please.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, work on it, mate.
Lampard becomes the first permanent Everton manager since Gordon Lee in 1977 to do what this week?
Win a game.
You are correct. To win his first match, or he becomes the
No,
first
it's
to
the
lose
opposite. It's the
his first.
opposite.
He said I'm
Yeah, but I
opposite.
got what you're saying.
He
I
said
got
I'm
what you're
opposite.
saying.
Come on.
Okay, so bonus points because he did it opposite. That's even harder than answering it in the right order.
Isn't it? You know this, right? We're gonna finish Vinny off.
Well,
Vinny
see, I
the-
mean, so next time I'm in court on a murder charge, I can turn around to the judge and go, "People said I shouldn't murder people, but I did the opposite." But you
Yeah.
knew what I meant, right?
I like that
get
joke.
Lolo in. Lolo in as a witness.
No, I forget who the comedian is. Some British dude. I think he's a British dude. He's like, the argument of like, I'm not racist. I have a bunch of some black people are my best friends, and he's like, you don't use that for like murdering, where you're like, I'm not a murderer. Some of my best friends are alive. Like, you know, I forget who does that. It's a great bit.
I thought he was going to do the Kings of Comedy bit where he goes, "You count how many black friends you have?"
Yeah. All right.
1, 2, 3. What the fuck? This ain't Harlem.
Vinnie Jones plays supervillain Danny Brickwell in this DC Universe series.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Suicide Squad?
No.
Ding, 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 The Flash.
No.
Ding, 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 Supergirl.
Ding, ding, ding. Green Arrow?
The other.
Yeah.
Green
I'll
Arrow.
try my best Liverpool accent.
Did
Oh, wait,
Lolo
Bob.
say that
No.
Mr. Tom was correct?
So who is Stoop?
Yes, he did, yes.
For who said the answer?
Mr. Tom Stoop Crew.
Stoop Crew. All right.
Yeah, give it to
There you
Stoop.
go.
Give Stoop a 6,000.
No, Ben. I'm gonna report you to Bielsa.
He loves charity.
Now,
Bielsa.
how do you put next?
The square is up at the top left.
Nick, your piss smells.
Yeah, I can hear it as well. I can hear it trickling.
The squares in the top left. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm new here.
Jimmy Cole.
I'm just giving points
Stop,
away.
love
All right,
about-
Stoop Crew.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
your pain.
Liverpool
that?
On that,
fans.
I'm
take
actually
it over.
tempted to
All
watch.
right, all
I'm
right.
tempted
So
to watch that Jimmy Carr show. Sorry.
here we go.
Sorry.
What's
sorry,
up
sir.
next? Pick 'em.
Which team's chant 500?
I know I didn't get the answer right.
Which team's
All
chant?
right, last week in the
500,
Prem
Chris?
for 300. Who? Yeah, let's just go with it.
It's which team's chant from 500?
All right. Norwich are winless in 7 Premier Leagues matches since Crystal Palace. The last time they won was in November 2013, when this dude was their manager.
Ding, ding, ding.
Go ahead.
Alan Pardew.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Alex
Yeah.
Neil.
Terrible.
Ding, ding, ding. Brian Gunn.
Who's the ugly
I
blonde
know
thing that
this
used
one.
to play up front for him?
Nope, that's not him either.
You know what I mean, don't you?
I
Who-
think he
who
was
was that?
most recently manager for
Rhymes with
for
what Nick just did.
Nottingham.
Shit, or piss. Mark it. No. Mark.
I
not
think
Mark.
he was last. There you
Chris
go.
Shooten.
Bono got him.
Oh, you got
Shooting.
coming over here.
Chris Houghton.
Newton.
How
Houghton.
how does
Chris
that
Houghton.
rhyme with what Lolo just did?
Chris
Piss.
Piss.
Chris.
Oh,
First name Chris.
All right, guys, we're going
Oh,
last
yes.
week in the Prem for 100. Since
Mike
Arteta took over,
Walker.
Arsenal have received 15 red cards. How many of them have come against Wolves at the Molineux?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
2.
Nope.
Ding, 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 1.
3.
No.
3.
Jimmy
Ding,
got
ding,
it.
4.
3. Burnt Leno for catching the fucking ball.
oh, he
Stupu
caught the
gets
ball the edge of the box, didn't he?
that. Not the edge of the box, like a fucking yard outside of the box. Look at
You know
1,
what I
2,
meant.
3. Shaka
We'll
Martinelli
go
and Leno.
all dirty bastards for 2.
This has been fun, guys. I'm enjoying this. This is fun.
This
He
is
went
Friday
5
night. man.
consecutive seasons from 1999 to 2004 in which he was sent off at least once and was embroiled in a series of ugly spats, including one where he quite literally spat at West Ham's. Don't rush me, Mr.
Sean
Tom.
Avery.
Neil Ruddock.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It's Patrick Vieira.
Tony, you're fucking disappointing me here, Tony. Come
Sorry.
on.
I'm stumped.
All these Arsenal questions I put in here for you.
That
Hey, I got most of those, except for this one.
All right, guys. You want to switch back?
That's like what sound like that's like Sean Avery from the Rangers. Remember that guy?
Can we finish Old Dirty Bastards, please?
Oh yeah, he was.
Do I remember Sean Avery from the New York Rangers?
John Wood.
No.
That was for John.
Old Dirty Bastards for 100. 5 career reds and 100 yellows, but his biggest sin came in the UEFA Cup, where a rash tackle and stamp on the head of Malaga midfielder Gerardo saw him banned for 6 games. Leeds fans. Where's all the ding ding
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Jesus Christ.
Ding,
Mr.
ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it a Lee Bowyer thing?
Yes, Jesus.
Yeah, I was thinking Levo, yeah.
I thought you guys would be jumping all over that one. That's why it was the 100
That's a
question.
2003 UEFA Cup, I'm guessing.
Jeez.
2002.
No, 99, 98, 99.
No, Malaga beat us in like 2002 or something. It was the year after the Champions League
Was it? Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah. Right, which team?
Anyway.
5.
He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Harry Potter. He's coming for you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It's Newcastle, right? Because it's John Joe Shelby.
Yes. Because he looks like fucking Voldemort.
Yes. Yes. Give me the points, baby. Can't I bonus for getting both?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? It's not going to hurt Tony's chances. It's still going to be level
Sorry,
by the
Tony.
time.
You know, last question is going to be somewhat ridiculous, don't you?
Winner.
I think the last. Oh, it would be hilarious if we mysteriously ended up tied and the last question ended up to be something Tony had a PhD in or something.
Do you know he's got his sensible head on tonight as Lolo with the points? It's not been as.
Well, I mean, a lot of weeks I can cover for Mark.
Do you know what it is? You're sober tonight, is what it is. You're fully sober tonight. I know you're drinking, but you're not nowhere near as fucking cut as you get.
I was gonna show you my whole thing here of my whole
Collection of cans. Yeah, but you're not as.
No. I'm on the Budweiser tonight, so yeah, I'm drinking the half
Having an
alcohol
actual
one.
beer during happy hour really changes the experience.
It does.
Wow,
But
Jimmy!
it's still
multiple
frozen.
people saying I'm the most sober I've been, and I feel like, oh wow,
I smelled his piss. It's
yeah,
not true.
it is 90 proof.
No, that's yesterday.
Sorry. Stu MC has decided the next question. Roll it. Last week in the Prem, 600, please.
Oh man, Stu McC. I like
What-
that.
what's your
I like that
handicap,
comment.
Stu?
Whose team are you on,
It's
Stu
MC,
McC? You're
not
on the
McC.
Stupers.
Stu Mac.
Stu McC. Yeah,
Stu
yeah.
Mac,
That was
what's
like a
your-
$5,000.
What's your handicap with your golf club there?
There you go. Good one. Good answer, Stu. All right, here we go.
You see, they told you it's
When
coming.
people write HH meaning happy hour, I always still think they mean Hulk Hogan. I'm like, why would Lolo be on Hulk Hogan?
Oh man, did you just say H?
Yeah.
Points deduction for
He
that.
likes elbow drops. That's why, Mr. Tom.
All right.
Yeah,
Which team's-
Tony. Yeah.
Mr. Tom, which one are you going for?
Last week in the Premier 600, please. I know he's going to do the other one.
These are equally old.
You're not as drunk.
Yeah. What did you say?
Last week in the Premier 600, please. And
Oh
I know
my
it's
God,
going to
Bono,
be which
you are
team's
absolutely correct. That Conor McGregor whiskey is fucking terrible. Fucking terrible.
Oh, that proper 12 shit. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leeds United became the 67th club to reach what landmark? Now, hold on a second, because when I was like, oh man, they did this.
Have we finished the question
They're only
yet?
the 67th club
Have we
to
finished
do
the question yet? Can I
No, you
ding?
haven't. No,
Right.
that's why I stopped
Right,
midway,
well,
because
come on.
to keep your dings in your pants. 67th club, that's not remarkable.
Fucking smashing
No.
it, innit? Just
How
fucking
many-
finish the
How
question.
many fucking clubs are there? It's like, oh, we're the
Paul H has
67th
got it.
club to do this.
Paul H has got
It is
it.
remarkable saying that like there's
No,
that many clubs.
this is remarkable, but to be the 67th club, that's not remarkable.
It is because that's how many clubs.
To reach what landmark in Football League history?
Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
but we probably.
God damn it, Tony. I gave you like an hour to Google the answer.
It was all
4,000 games.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah, but
for
we were probably the first Champions League semi-finalists to go bust.
I'm trying here, Tony. I'm trying.
So this
Trying
next
to
one,
He
figure
won
it
the
out for me.
100th cup. Right,
3,000.
200, please.
3,300 points.
We've come for our scarves. We've come for our scarves. We're blank. We've come for our scarves.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
I'm going from your accent. It's more Norwich City.
I didn't know I could nail a Norwich accent so well.
There you go.
I was like, he always sounds El
It
Paso. to me.
it sounded very it sounded like a very Delia Smith type
Well
chant,
done.
didn't it?
Well done. 'Cause
Wow.
It obviously worked, my friend. Because that's the only reason I got that was the scarves bit.
It was literally me going, I don't know the Norwich accent, so I don't know the song
We've
that
come
they're
for our
referencing.
scars.
We've
Let
come
it
for our
go,
scarves.
Robbie.
Come for our
We
scars.
lost.
My first thought was Bournemouth, but I thought, no.
Ben,
Norwich
Ben,
City, yeah.
you know,
Wait, so how would
he
they
knows
say that?
he knows where I like my bread buttered.
Yeah,
You know,
scar.
Scars.
welcome to Happy Hour.
It's
That's
more
a-
piney.
it's an American
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Scarves.
Let me ask you, Stoop crew members. We've never had this before. I've
a record.
cheated for
Oh.
Tony so much, and he's still down by over 4,000 points. What do you guys think about making this a 5,000 point question?
I think that this is a decider.
It
So-
might as well be a 9 million point question.
I think if we both
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Tom. I don't have that long to click. Here. We're
I
almost out of time.
think if he calls you a wanker, he should lose 6,000, and if we call you a fucking wanker, we should lose 10,300. So you're a fucking wanker.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a big deal, isn't it? Considering he is a massive fucking wanker.
Yeah, massive fucking wanker. Lolo is.
Did you wash your piss down?
I don't know. Why? What's that? question?
If you shake
You're
it
the
more than
fucking
twice, you're
If
touching
you don't
yourself.
call him a wanker, Tony, I'm never gonna watch your show again.
Okay, guys, this is the last question of the night.
I'll
Stoop
watch
Crew
your
is
show,
up
Tony. I love your Russian
10,300.
attire.
This is for the game.
6,000. This
the
one's
game.
for the game. It's within 300 points. Here we go. Nani, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Nani?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom,
We're scum, innit?
absolutely.
I was
It is the
thinking it was a
scum.
piss take. I thought it was a bit of a trick question there. Why would you sing that to your own player?
Because they
Because
would
it
sing
rhymes
that-
with Annie.
Yeah.
Shit.
I like how Smooth Criminal was in 2 football chants. Out of
Yeah,
out
it
of
was.
out of the zip.
I like how it's just runner up.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just like that.
It's like a
When I was
password
reading
to
up
lose
about
it,
that, it came up that they would sing that chant, Nanny, are you okay? Are you okay, Nanny? And then the opposing teams would sing, you're just a fat Michael Jackson to Nanny. Oh, we got some music going. John's playing
Can
us
I
out.
just ask Paul H
It's
if
the
he'll
rebel.
send me the address for his art website again? Because I was pissed last
The
week. and I
Hulkster
forgot.
told me, he said, "You don't lose, brother. You're not losing this week, brother."
Who was
Well,
winning
well
the
done,
fight
Stoop
out of
Crew.
Cyril and the Hulk?
Stoop Crew, this was a definitive victory for you guys.
Sorry,
and
Ben,
I
say
think
that again,
it's
please.
Absolutely
Who was
fantastic.
winning the fight out of Cyril and the Hulk?
Well, the problem is Cyril's quite a tough customer, but Hogan is Hogan, and Hogan doesn't lay down really. Not even for the money,
I
brother.
can't see fucking Cyril losing, to be honest. I just think
Yo, Mo Master's upset with my questions. What the fuck, man? First of all, had you been on the winning team, you would lose a lot of points for that. Fucking hell.
Cheers.
Yeah, Jimmy,
Cheers,
I almost put that one on there, but I thought too soon. Guys, we're in the last 5 minutes of the show, and we are going to open it up for a little bit of a post-match lock-in, but we're going to start it early, so if anybody wants to call in and get their face on camera and let people know what you look like and all that, here is the link. You got 5 minutes before we shut it all down, and then if you're here, you're here.
I wonder how many of our subscribers are on the FBI's most wanted list.
A ton. A fucking ton.
So, sorry, gentlemen,
A
before we go,
majority,
Tony.
I would say.
Sir Tony, comrade, how was your first live experience of the Stoop, sir?
I totally fucked up the quiz. Probably the worst loss on here, I would imagine.
Listen, man, you did all right. You did all right.
You did well considering you was on your own.
But did you have fun? That's the most important
I had
question.
fun.
Okay. Shit.
It's not every day that you come in and have a quiz against such mastermind geniuses as me and Mr. Tom. So don't feel that you did bad.
Titans of quizzing.
Oh,
You know,
Jesus.
Have you watched it? Our record's phenomenal. And we've got the Stoop crew behind us, you know.
I'm just going to have to remind Mark that, like, he may think he doesn't answer many questions right, but he gets a lot closer than Tony got. All right, guys, we got a couple of Stoop crew members here in the house. One longtime Stoop crew member, and we always love seeing him. Of course, the last time he was on here, we couldn't hear him, so hopefully we can hear him this time. He's looking fly. Let's see him, Adriano. Sorry, I forgot. Fly. Let's see him,
Adriano.
Sorry, I forgot. Let's see him,
Adriano.
Sorry, I forgot. I've got some sort of echo going. I've got some. Yeah, Adriano's just got me on a loop there. What happened there? We still can't hear you. We couldn't hear you the last time.
Where you hiding, Jimmy? I can smell you.
Thing.
All we can hear was this fucking echo.
But Adriano, good to see you. We can see you. Hang tight. You can stay here if you want. We just can't hear you.
You know, Adriano, my brother, you really
are
are what I was expecting, man. Yeah, you really are.
Adriano's a badass, by the way.
He's a dude, man.
Fucking
He's
forget
a
it.
dude. I'm looking
Adriano
at
looks like he should be setting traps in the
I'm
Saw
looking at
universe.
that top shelf behind him, man. Look at this shelf behind him, man. That's a
We're a
boom
fucking
counter.
retired Norwegian death metal guy.
That is happy hour, and it's fucking everything there.
There you, oh my God! See, I told you, Adriano has everything back there. It's all ready for us to come over and hang out.
Yes,
Where's he from?
And Bono, I saw you getting in here, but we lost your connection.
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
the Balvini.
Good man. Good man.
I don't know what that is, but the fact that he pointed it at the camera with such reverence tells me that it's quite the item.
That you're still holding a duck.
That's just as good as the cup, Mr. Tom.
Adriano, thank you for joining us, man. We'll get your mic connected at some point. And now we got let's make sure
Jimmy's here.
Jimmy's
it's time for 1970s references that you'd only get if you was a northerner and 100 years old. I love it.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, Jimmy? This is Jimmy Bremer's Ghost. For those of you who don't know Bremer's Ghost.
It's a fucking crazy show, this, and it is.
More fucking echoes.
Yes. Are you glad what you've created, Lolo?
All bids, aren't we?
Couldn't have
All
imagined
bids, aren't
anything
we? All bids, aren't we? All bids, aren't we? All bids, aren't we?
No, Mr. Tom's on a shave.
Is that Jimmy
Yeah.
echoing?
No, I think Jimmy is just a transformer. So he's like he's like shifting into a semi truck that's gonna go to Canada or something. I don't know. I still don't understand
Can I
that.
make a suggestion? Can you
No.
turn that fucking background music
Yeah,
off?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
yeah.
killing me, man.
And Mo Master, where are you at? Mo Master, Mr. Tom told us that he added Wi-Fi to the cavern. So
I really did.
Banter.
oh look, we got Bono.
I paid the
Bono!
extra money.
Bono. Yes, my brother.
Can everybody put headphones in?
Where's that music? Yeah.
Bono, good to see you.
A crazy show tonight. Yes, man. Bono.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna
Yes, put in headphones.
pull you guys out for a second, and I'm gonna close out the show. If you guys aren't in the show yet, the link is still available. We will be shit talking for the next, 15 minutes to 2 hours sometimes until I fall asleep and everybody goes, we should leave Lolo alone.
Yeah, he falls asleep.
but,
literally.
But who's ever backstage, just stay there.
Yeah,
We'll
if
bring
you're
you back in.
backstage, Bono, Jimmy, just hang tight. And the link will still work as long as we're doing the lock-in. So, John, you got it from here? Guys,
Good night, everyone.
Don't throw up on me.
ugh,
Don't
I'm
throw
like
up on me.
burping like crazy. Ben, thank you so much for
No
joining
worries,
us.
my man.
Mr. Tom, thank you as well. And Tony, thank
Still works.
Don't throw
30
up
years
on me.
old. It still works.
Thank you so much for joining us as well, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And don't forget to go to sometimesmaxi.com / on the Stoop with Lolo / I cry for my team harder than you / go kick a keeper. And they will send
that,
you a
Cyril?
free pack of maxi pads. All right.
Cyril
Have a good
wants to
night, guys. We
sponsor
love
the
you.
show,
We will
damn
see
it.
you back on Monday at 10 p.m. Good night, everybody. I hope your team wins. Unless you're